Hey guys, Derrickster here, and today I'm going to be starting my brand new LP. I'd prefer to be doing a multiplayer one, to be honest, but I don't really have anyone else to do it with me. So I'm going to do a single player one, for now at least, and hope to get kind of my bearings as to what I'm doing, how to talk properly, what to talk about, how to not to be awkward when I'm talking, just how to do an LP in general. That way if I do, or when I should say, because being optimistic, when I get to playing with other people who are also doing LPs and we can LP together, then I'll know what I'm doing and I can hold my own. I think that's a really good idea. So anyway, starting my world here, we're going to name it Derrickster's LP for obvious reasons. For a seed, I haven't really thought of one, so maybe I'll just look around and come up with one randomly here real quick. We're going to name it Stitch, because my wife has many, many Stitch things around in our office, so we're going to capitalize Stitch. I don't think that makes much of a difference, but maybe it does the seed. So Stitch, that's going to be my seed. I have no idea what's there, and this will be exciting. Hopefully I don't get a jungle or the middle of a desert, but knowing Minecraft and my luck, I will. So let's go. So, me deciding to LP. Nice. What kind of biome is this? It's a forest. Perfect. So, like I said, me deciding to LP is because I really, really like the interaction I get with people. I actually used to stream World of Warcraft probably about a year and a half ago, and I used to do it almost every day. And I didn't have a ton of viewers, I didn't advertise myself or anything, but I had a few very faithful followers who really, really enjoyed what I put out, and that made me feel really, really good. And since my internet here isn't quite good enough to stream, I figured I would start an LP because I've been watching a ton of them lately and really, really enjoy it. Like 4 or 5 plus a day when people put them out of LPs and other YouTube content. And I really, really enjoy it. And I think so, since I like making content, that I can put some out myself. Um, I'll say this now. If you have any tips or positive feedback, preferably constructive, that's a better word, constructive criticism, please, by all means, put it in the comments, message me, anything like that, and I'd be very happy to take it into consideration. So as for what I'm going to be doing in this LP, I'd really like to make a lot of my... Okay, let me restart. I'm a very technical player of Minecraft. I make very, very redstone-y things, and then once they're done, I tend to just leave them. Cobblestone, sand, dirt, leaves, whatever is in it. It's water. And then I just leave it. I don't do anything else with it. And I'd really like to make everything look good as well. So to improve my building skills, instead of just my redstone. Because I think I'm fairly competent at redstone already in the technical side of the game. So keep me online with that, those of you who watch, because I'm probably going to try to come up with excuses, because I'm going to come up with some crazy redstone thing I want to make, and I'm going to be leaving this derpy cobblestone whatever floating in the sky. Like if you go watch my friends and family server tour that I just made, my sugarcane farm is a prime example of that. It's just cobblestone in the air, floating there. Looks horrible, but it gives you automatic not cobblestone, sugarcane. I'm mining cobblestone. This might be harder than I thought it is to actually pre-record things, but I'm gonna do it because I really want to, and honestly, I'm already having fun just talking to myself and playing Minecraft. Hey, coal already. And I'm just gonna get some stone tools going here, and then I'm gonna set off and find a cave, and when I find one, I'll bring you back right at the entrance, and we'll go caving together, and I'll think of something exciting to tell, or not exciting, but entertaining. Hopefully exciting too, to talk about. See you in a second. No. No. Explode. There we go. Apple. Thanks. So I think that's a cave right by where I signed off, so we might be good. Just make myself a stone pick. we'll just do all of these. Stone sword. And I probably won't make a shovel, because they're not that big of a difference from using my fist. And we'll bring you with me. I guess I should make torches. And we'll head down in there. And hopefully this was actually a cave and not just a little dead end. Cool. Cool. Thank you. Alright, so I just recently watched someone who else just started an LP. Okay, I'll tell this story right after I find an actual cave. Be right back. Pigs! I need food. And I think there might be a cave right here too. Hopefully this one's a little bit nicer than the last one. It's at least a little longer. I'd like some iron and coal. I did see some coal. So at least there'll be some coal. This doesn't look promising. Oh, maybe it does. Hey, a cave. Alright, so let's cook this food up real quick. I need some stone. I'm gonna use up my wood pick here. I guess I could use it in a furnace, but I'm gonna use it a little bit more. Give me some stone to make a furnace with. Crafting bench. That was horrible block placement. It was on purpose. No, it wasn't. So while that's cooking, I'll grab some coal here. So the story I was going to tell earlier, I actually just found a guy who just did his first LP episode yesterday, from when I'm recording this, depends on when I get it up. Yesterday for me would have been September 27th was when he put it up. His name is TechnicallyCanadian. He did a really good job, and I'm just kind of hoping that mine is about half as good as his was for his first one. Because honestly, he did phenomenal. And if you like mine at all, go check his out. It was great. It really inspired me to get going, because I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I've been kind of dilly-dallying and sort of thinking about it, kind of doing this here, doing that there, and it really motivated me to finish everything, get my intro done, find music that I can use legally, and just start recording. And you just go watch him if you've got time after I'm done. It's Technically Canadian. I'll link his channel in the description, and just go check him out. He's gonna be awesome. I can tell already. So that was my story, and now I'm gonna go caving with you. And I feel like I'm just telling you the obvious, but I think that's what I'm supposed to do. So, food's done. Grab these back. I already see coal, which is a good sign. Hopefully it goes deeper and I can get some iron, like I said earlier. So, let's talk about what got me into gaming. Like, just what I've been doing, how I'm here playing Minecraft on YouTube now. I think that's kind of important. So, we'll go all the way back. Starting as a little kid, I actually didn't play many video games. We had a Super Nintendo, and I sometimes played, I think it was Super Mario 3 on occasion, but not very often. I actually went outside a lot. Ew. And that just kind of stayed like that for many years until my mom met my now stepdad. His son was very into video games, and he had a PlayStation 1, which was completely new to me, and this is a dead end. So we'll go find something else, but I'll let you ride along since I'm telling a story this time. And to get us to bond closer, I used to spend a lot of time with him, and doing that, we played a lot of PlayStation, and I don't remember what game it was, but I got really into it, and started playing a lot more video games, ended up getting a Nintendo 64, I think I just went in a circle, and played a lot of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I did a lot of Diddy Kong Racing. Hey, iron. Perfect. And got a Game Boy Color, played a whole bunch of Pokemon, and my love for gaming just kind of started right there. And I haven't stopped since. So from there, I picked up playing a game called RuneScape, which if you haven't heard of, that's perfectly okay. I played that game for far too long, I think a good 8 years. I don't really know the point of the game to this day, and I might die. I should have killed those sheep. I really need to find a cave. I'll take a flower. But I played it. I played it all day, every day. Even made my first friends in junior high. Ooh, a ravine. Yes! Because I overheard them talking about RuneScape. And that eventually led into more console game playing when Xbox Live came out. And that's when I started playing Halo 2. That's when I dropped playing... I don't know how I'm going to get down there. Should I just... Oh, I guess I'm jumping. Okay, so... Anyway, emerald. An iron. Nice. I'm going to get an emerald. So, Halo 2. That's when I first started getting really serious about games. When I played RuneScape before, I had fun. I feel like that's not going to give me the emerald. But it wasn't really a serious gaming experience. It was more of just a hobby that I spent way too much time on. With Halo 2, I was actually feeling very competitive. That's a skeleton. With my stepbrother. Because that's what teenage boys do. And I, for whatever reason, just had to be better than him. I'm not overly proud of how competitive I used to be. But I was. And I got extremely good. Played way too much. Played that game for a very, very long time. And then Halo 3 came out. Stopped being as into it. The competitive edge just kind of went away. I wasn't nearly as into it anymore. I should light this up. And somewhere in the middle of that's when I started playing World of Warcraft. Now that game became almost an addiction. Some people say it was, some say it wasn't. I'm on the fence these days of whether it was or not. I did play the game a lot. A lot. And I put a lot of time into the back end, the very technical side of the game, which is a lot what I did with Minecraft here since I've been playing this. And became very knowledgeable, and I still play it on and off here and there. It's actually where my skin is from, right here. This is actually a skin that I made of my transmog for my paladin, and that might not really mean much to you, but that's where this is from. It's from World of Warcraft, and the character that I play. Excuse me. And I'm making a pick. Iron pick, so I can get the emerald. Talking and playing is harder than I thought it was going to be. So, after playing World of Warcraft for a long time, very, very seriously, got into a hardcore raiding guild, was playing dedicated like it was my job every week, quite literally, and eventually got tired of that, because I've been doing it for a couple years at that point. And somewhere in the middle of there is where I found out about Minecraft. Now, I'm not generally a very creative person, at least don't feel that I am, but the redstone of Minecraft really, really hooked me in. Just being able to make crazy things out of simple blocks that do crazy things was amazing to me. I loved it. And I started out by making doors, like everybody does. You know, the illustrious 3x3 was the ultimate goal, until I found videos of people making it, and it was not really as cool anymore. And then I started ramping it up from there. I think I actually have a couple videos on my channel of some of the crazy things. I think it was a capture point. It's actually a friend of mine's idea that I decided to do. And it turned out really good. And I was just... It's a great creative outlet, even for people that consider themselves not very creative like myself. And I was mainly a creative player at first, because I was like, why would you play survival when I can play creative and have all of the blocks at my disposal and just build things? And I figured out eventually that that was actually my reason for not liking creative building. Because it just wasn't as rewarding when it was done. I just built something and I was like, oh, cool, this looks cool. Yay me. And it wasn't rewarding, so I decided to start a survival server, which is just my friends and family right now. I've considered adding other people if they want. I mean, I'll have to talk to them and whatnot first, because it's my friends and family that play on the server with me. But doing that really, really spiked my interest in creative Minecraft building, because the gathering the resources, and I don't know, it felt a lot more rewarding when it was done. Because see that thing? I made that. I got all of the things to put in that thing, and that is mine, and it's awesome. And around that time is when I started finding LPs of Minecraft people. Mainly the Minecrackers. If you haven't heard of them, just Google Minecrack and you'll find all of them. There's 26 of them, I believe. They do amazing work. Most of them have been LPing for years. They're very good at what they do. And I really just want to be a part of the LPing community because I feel like I have some experience and I know that I like entertaining people by making video game content. So here I am, trying to entertain people making video game content. This is a really good ravine/cave. And nothing has dropped down from above to kill me yet. That is wonderful. So, I say so a lot. I should work on that. I don't really have much else to say at the moment. So I'll just finish up caving here, get some more materials, and I will meet you back up on the surface. Hello! So I'm not back on the surface yet, but I figured it'd be important to show you guys the first iron that I make for myself. I already have a sword and a pick, as you saw, but I make myself some armor because it's kinda dangerous down here. Get a chest plate. Let's do legs. Because I got leather boot drops off of a zombie. Not that's a huge deal, but I mean, every little bit counts, right? So I'm almost out of food, so I won't be caving too much longer. And I'll bring you back at the top unless something super ridiculously crazy happens. No, I know I'm really bad now about not doing what I say I'm going to do, but I just had to show you this. So I'm not on the surface yet, but I'm just about to leave. In fact, I was telling myself right after I'm done with this little section of cave, I'm going back up, because I'll have a full suit of iron, because I'm smelting some iron, and I'll just have the boots. But I have my third emerald right here. That's 3 emeralds in one go. And 4. 2 of them were next to each other. I thought that warranted bringing you back before I should go up. And there was the food that I wanted to eat before leaving. So now I'm really headed to the surface, and I will really see you in just one tiny little second. I am completely and totally lost. But I found 2 more emeralds, so that means something, right? I really need to find my way out of this cave, because I'm going to be out of food soon. And it's getting kind of dangerous. And I'm considering just pillaring out. But that's not fun. I want to find the exit, but I'm having a really hard time doing that. Although now that I think about it, my entrance to get in was a little tiny crack on the side of a ravine, and it might be really hard to see because it might be nighttime outside. So hopefully we can find this thing. That looks like a ravine. It's over here. Oh, 2 skeletons. Let's go up here. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. No. No, I don't want to die. If you drop a bow, then I'll probably go back down there. No. Okay. Alright, well, I'm probably just going to pillar out from here because I am completely lost. And see you in a second. Freedom! And a lot more pigs. That was a really good cave system, and I kind of want to remember sort of where it is. There's lots of ways in over here, I think. And I'll do this just so it's there. Coordinates. Done. Kill some pigs. And I kind of like these hills. We might start settling down here, actually, in the extreme hills. I think I'm going to find in a valley somewhere. I don't really want to do on top of the mountain. So we'll scout out a good spot for the remainder of this video, I think. And that'll probably be the end of it. So let's get going. I really want a really good looking ravine, or at least the best one I can find here in this area, because I really like this area. There's a swamp here, which will be great for slimes. Speak of the devil. And I'm not really sure what's on the other sides, but extreme hills are really nice, because they're tall and kind of open, and they look nice. Alright, slime balls, good. I could build on top of one of the extreme hill mountains, but I feel like that's really limiting the space, because I kind of want to make something big, because I just kind of like making things big. And that'll leave open building littler projects on top of the hills, maybe like watchtowers, or something along those lines. There are a lot of pigs here. I should cook some of this before we keep going. What? Baby zombie. Jerk. Those things are the most annoying things. Up there with skeletons. Why did I do that? Scat out a place. I like that tree. Go around this corner over here, and if I can't find anything, I think I might do right around here, actually, if there's nothing good right around this corner. So let's go check. There's nice flowers. Some coal. Coal is good. I think I've got 3.5 stacks, but you can never have too much coal. Oh, is that an ocean? It looks like it might be an ocean. Water's always good. There's ooh, we're doing right there. Right there. I like right there. But don't sprint, Derek. You're almost out of food. Go grab our food or pork. Bacon. Head around the corner. Probably make a chest so I can throw some things in. Talking is difficult. And I'll get started building and bring you guys back in the next episode when I've got myself a little more established. So see you next time.